So today was day 3, July 10th, 2024, um, of my dream job, building a business and getting paid to do it. So today was a exciting day. I made a huge development in connecting the ChatGPT API into my website, and it's pretty much. I mean, it's basic. Like it looks basic, but it's a full um, integration where teachers can upload photos of their notes, and it'll appear as a list of each thing to be changed in the software, and the teachers can just press check, 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 and it actually reflects changes in the software and the database. So super exciting. Um, Also, yesterday after work, um, I had a meeting with a teacher, tech teacher, who she's on a think tank sponsored by AMS, American Montessori Society, and her cohort is really interested in Bloom's taxonomy, which this guy Bloom in 1956 first came up with, and it's been revised over the years. But it's basically um, supposed to be a better system of measuring like knowledge, um, starting with like the most basic thing of like remembering, then understanding, and then working its way up to like creating, being like the pinnacle of knowledge in a subject. So um, interesting stuff can develop there. I wonder um, what a system would look like that teachers would use to measure like, I mean, it would take a huge shift from the current like triangle system of just focusing on mastery, and now there's these like six whole things to keep track of. I don't know what will happen there, but it's a cool like little exploratory avenue to think about. I also called 14 schools today. One was interested. I got one call back Friday. Two took my information and would said they would email or call me if they're um, interested. I got like two flat out no's and 8 no answers, because I guess it's the middle of the summer. Some schools are not open. Um, yeah, that's a good summary of today. I ended an hour early just because of the full sprint it was to get ChatGPT API connected. From 1 to 4 p.m. I was just like had a huge work session on that. So I might do some more work later today. But yeah, today was a great day. Um, haven't yet set my goals for tomorrow, but I hit all of the goals for today except researching best practices for a landing page, because I think it'd be more professional if I have a landing page instead of just a um, what do you call it? I just have a login page that's locked out to everyone besides the 4 people using it right now. So yeah, that's something to do. I also read this book by Maria Montessori. I think it's called the Advanced Montessori Method, and I'm learning about spontaneous activity. It's really cool how she wrote. Like like reading her words is really cool, especially because she makes like such genius like analogies. Um, to give you a quick example, um, she spoke about how back in the day, like, and I guess this is overlaps with her time. People used to like pinch their kids' noses and like pull on their ears because they didn't want like the nose to like be deformed or something as the kid grows. And to us nowadays, that sounds ridiculous. Like it's just gonna grow how it's gonna grow. We know that, but people didn't really know that back then. It wasn't like science didn't exist at that, like the science that proves that that's not true did not exist yet. So um, but I guess in her time it was just like it was now new knowledge, and so she made analogies just like that. How when it comes to physical attributes, like there's no point in like doing anything or worrying that it might be bad, because it's if you just give it freedom and you don't obstruct, like you don't like restrict kids, and like people used to put them in these like hanging things to help them walk, but she's basically saying like for all this physical stuff, the best thing to do is just let the kid be, and they'll grow, right? And then she's saying that the same thing is true for the inner self of the child, and that you kind of just need the only question to like intelligence or socialness, I don't know, and like emotional like knowledge, all of that stuff. The one way to do it, like the answer is, how can I give like the child freedom? That's the only question you should consider, which I think is really interesting. And she's like, yeah. So that's my reading. I'm trying to research and get better at this stuff, learn more. I also explored some teacher education programs. There's 10 between Boston all the way down to Philadelphia that I found on the AMS website, and I think they would be cool to speak with and see like, what do you guys recommend, if at all? Do you recommend a software? What would a software have to look like for you to recommend it? You know, because all new teachers that are becoming Montessori teachers go through these programs. They have to. So that could be a really strong place to, network and build a foundation. So, yeah, that's day 3, and I am excited for tomorrow.